Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Go ahead. No, we changed it. We changed it.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
Hey, middle.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Hey, middle. Hey. Middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A give here to Pacheco. Space to run inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off play action. He'll set. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They motion a receiver right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This from an even 50 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's a designed run. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Alpha, sit hot. Ready. Finish hot. Sit hot.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagle.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They send him right out of the slot. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Steelers. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Middle. Sit up.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Forward. No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one taken in by Reynolds. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second down, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and a yard.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on fourth down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Travel start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Slot man in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Last 19. Let go.
Back to throw. That one is caught. It's Hudson. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They motion the slot man left. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. He'll get this out wide. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
It's hot. Report. 13. It's hot. Go.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They put Pickens in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They put Pickens in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Steelers. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Steelers will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Already.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. From the gun, Jackson. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Jackson now on 2nd down. We're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Easy, right? Get on, on.
They put Wilson in motion. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Real quick. You change it. You. Shut up.
Jackson looking to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hey, middle. Ready, shot. You.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Hey. Go. Get up.
Here's Pacheco. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. Ravens will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Right shot. Shot.
Jackson now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down. Jackson going for it all. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll lead to a second down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball and see if they can take advantage of it.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quick throw here is complete. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Back to the air one more time. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180. Middle.
Look wide, get this one complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. A handoff to Pacheco. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A give here to Pacheco. And the Ravens are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
Hey, middle.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
Middle.
They'll try to sneak it here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one is caught. It's Hudson. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here comes second down. Back to throw. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.